Hello. Look who finally decided to get out of bed. A little late, aren't we? No, it's okay. I'm just teasing a little. I know it's technically your first week here training, so I'll let it slide for now. But just so you know, for future reference, we angels like it when our new recruits are orderly and very punctual, okay? Good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Now let's see. Considering the fact that everyone else has gone through this, and they are now out in the fields training with Michael and them, who is it today? Never mind. Considering the fact that they're all out there and you're the only one left, we'll go through this orientation process together. Sound good? Oh, no. No, he won't be mad. He may be very strict, but Michael can be understanding. He was a beginner once himself. So, well, he gives all the newbies at least 1 or 2 passes. Of course, he gave me one once for being just as late as you are today. He is very kind. You just have to get used to him, that's all. But enough talk. We need to get your badge and orientation underway so that you can join the other recruits in the field. Alright? Okay, good. Take a seat right there. Let's see. Got this here. Alright. Name? Okay. Age. By age we mean the age you were when... I wasn't going to say it like that. More like when the angels took you home. But sure, we can go with that terminology too. So you're 6 years old. Cool. Alright. Now let's see. This isn't so much for paperwork, more of a personal question. Do you have any pets? And if not, what would you have liked to have? When I was around with my family, we had a cat. Her name was Lily. She was such a cute one. Of course, I miss her very much. But I get to visit her from time to time. She's a little protector over the rest of the family, so I'm glad she's there. But anyway, what's your response? If you don't have a pet, what would it be? And if you do have a pet, or pets, what is it? Okay. Alright. That pretty much does it for the papers. Perfect. Can finally put this notebook away and file that there. Nice. So, do you know why you're here? I suppose. But just as an official refresher, you and 12 others are here as new recruits for the branch within the warrior angels. And you guys will be tasked, once your training is over, you and the others are going to go out into the world and find and bring home souls that are in danger of being lost along the way. What do I mean? Well, for lack of a better term, our beloved fallen brethren, they tend to enjoy finding and taking away souls that are meant to be within our world. The angels, the universe, and peace and harmony. Well, our brethren do not like that. These fallen ones would prefer they be in anguish and torment for every terrible thing they've done, even if it's just something as small as telling a small lie about where they've been for a day. For instance, one that got lost from us was a young lady named Leslie. Now she did lie, yes, but it was for the fact that she told her husband that she was out with her sisters, where in reality, she was with all of his family and friends planning a birthday party for him. I know, it's crazy, right? But that's how our fallen brethren are. They'd prefer to find any small possible loophole to take souls that have done very small amounts of harm and, well, bring them down there with them. Well, of course, we always get to see those souls again. But by the time we do, they're already damaged, hurt, scared, and so it takes them a while to become acquainted with the peace and the calm that is here in our dimension. No, we are not in the same dimension. One would think so. But I think once the arguments happened between the two leaders, exactly, they moved their little livelihoods to another plane, whereas we stayed here. We had more numbers back then, so it was a lot easier to remember to maintain. Now our numbers are more and more successful by the day. Each one we've met has been wonderful and kind. Sometimes they even know about the battles that go on between them, or, well, between us, for their souls, because they can see clearly at that point what is happening. What do I think? Silly. You know, we angels aren't especially well known to talk about personal opinions, right? We're told to do things straight by the book and to never ask questions. To shoot first, ask later, if you will, but without the asking later. So, how do you feel? We can talk about personal opinions and morality later. But how have you felt knowing that our God has been the one to say that you, of all people, out of the thousands and millions of souls that come through here, why he chose you? Well, what do I think? It's a given, honey. You're talented, you're gifted, and you're meant to go on this path. I won't lie to you, it's going to be rough, both the training and real life. Michael is a good one, but he's strict and very militative, and he treats everything like it's the army in the world. Training, boot camps. It's almost funny. It's like his human personality never left him. But I digress. You're going to learn a lot from how to handle things, to speak to worried souls, ones that have already been damaged and need reassurance, as well as, you'll need to learn how to combat demons. Of course, sometimes you'll get into an ugly scrape, and then you'll need to bring out your sword. Oh, by the way, here you go. This one is yours. It may be small, it may not be exactly very sharp, but every other recruit has this. It's a training sword. It'll make the effects, and it will help you feel more used to carrying a weapon. And then when you're closer to being a graduate of this training program, I suppose you could call it, you will be given your very own sword, just like mine over there. Well, I'm glad to see your enthusiasm. Oh, by the way, one last thing. You're actually not going to train with Michael. I just remembered. He wants you to meet him, yes, outside the field. But afterwards, come right back here. He actually wants me to train you. Yep. And it'll be easy. Just listen to my guidance and everything will be fine. Okay? Good. Now, without any more delays, if you go through those double doors over there, you'll be out in the fields where you'll meet Michael and the other recruits. Talk to him for a little bit, see what he expects of you, and then you can come back inside and we can start talking about your training schedule. You're welcome. I really do look forward to training you, one-on-one as well. Michael said he sees something very special in you, and to be honest, I do too. I'm not sure why yet, but we'll figure it out. Now, off you go. I'll see you in a few minutes.